that was so important to me, and that really was like the stepping stone to YouTube truly changing my life. Tell from the title of the video, YouTube literally changed my life. Now I want to start this video off by saying I do not have tens and thousands and hundreds and thousands of subscribers. I only have 1,000 subscribers. I'm also not monetized, but YouTube changed my life in ways that I least expected it to. So a little backstory, like I used to want to do YouTube for a very long time. Like I contemplated for years and years and years and years and doing it. In high school, I used to make videos and I used to record them, edit them, and never post them all the time. Last 2 years, I've been overcoming my fears of putting myself out there and literally chasing my dreams. And so I started my YouTube channel maybe a year and a half ago. It's just been amazing, and I'm just so grateful to even just be in this space and for God to have me in this space. This video is perfect for anyone who's thinking about starting YouTube, for anyone who may not be monetized yet, for anyone who may be looking to start YouTube, for anyone who has started, for anyone who has hundreds and thousands of subscribers. I feel like this video is for everyone. I'm kind of going to give you guys a rundown of ways that YouTube has changed my life that's not monetary, and I really hope you guys enjoy the video. I have a lot of gems to drop and a lot of advice and things that I learned along the way that has helped me, and I want to kind of put YouTube in a perspective other than actually gaining money and fame from it. Like I genuinely want to help you all understand that there's more to YouTube than just getting paid and getting subscribers. Like I said, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and let's get into my first point. Reflection. Deep reflection. I did not realize how therapeutic talking to the camera can be. Sometimes after I finish recording and I'm editing my videos, and some of the stuff that I say, I'm healing myself from within by telling my story and allowing my vlog to literally be my diary. It's literally a video diary. That's why my page is called Jalen's Diary. It's literally my diary, and it's my chance to use an outlet other than my friends, my mom, my cousin, my dad, my brother, whoever your outlet may be. Use YouTube as an outlet. I literally use it as a therapy session. I'm not saying that you should trade your therapist for YouTube. No. Not saying that. Documenting how you feel, documenting your different stages, documenting your phases in life, and looking back on it, it just helps you evolve. It helps you reflect and do a deep dive. It's just been so great to me. I've became just more self-aware, even with me recording videos like this, and I'll go back and I'll edit it and I'll say, I'm gonna delete this part because this is not a true reflection of who I am. Or let me not add this into the video because this doesn't sound right. And it might have sounded right when I was saying it in the video, but as I'm editing, I'm doing kind of like a self-reflection of like, is that what you really mean? Is that how you want to come off? And one thing that YouTube has really helped me with is the days that I'm feeling sad and down, the days that I feel like I don't want to do anything, but I know I should probably post a YouTube video, and I pick up the camera anyway. It's like as soon as I pick up the camera, I get happy again. Or even if I don't get happy again, I'm able to kind of like talk through my emotions through the video and tell y'all how I'm feeling and tell you all what God is doing in my life. Like it's just such a great outlet for me. And for anyone who's thinking about starting YouTube and you don't have a niche and you don't know where to go and you don't know what to talk about your life. Talk about the things that you are going through. I'm not saying that you should put your whole, life on the line on YouTube. Having those self-conversations and that dialogue with the camera does help you become more self-aware of the actual emotions that you are feeling. I don't know about y'all, but I am not an oversharer when it comes to like my friends. I'm not usually the friend that like calls and talks about their problems. Like, you would literally have to gun me down. That's so dramatic. But you would literally have to ask me 1,000,001 questions to really understand and really get me to tell you what's wrong with me. And so with YouTube, I've learned is that I don't need to be drilled down to tell myself what's wrong with me. This self-reflection, this diary has done just that, because I'm able to articulate how I'm feeling, what emotions I'm going through, and why I have an attitude, and why this is happening, and things that I tell you, like my testimonies, things that God is doing in my life. As I look back at the edits, I'm like, wow, that is amazing. Like, it reminds me of things that God has done for me, and it's just great. So YouTube has definitely allowed me to become more aware and just really gave me a good self-reflection of who I am. Now, the next thing that YouTube has truly done for me is giving me a purpose. Everybody is put on this earth to fulfill a purpose, a calling, a something. When I first started YouTube, I was kind of doing it for fun. I had no intentions of necessarily coming on here with a purpose. I did not know what kind of videos I wanted to make. I did not know what kind of reach I wanted to have. I was just like, this is something that I always wanted to do, and I'm going to do it. If you scroll down to like my old videos when I first started YouTube, you can tell I was all over the place. I did not have a purpose. I didn't really talk about me and what was going on in my life. I didn't really I really wasn't having a true Jalen's diaries. I was just kind of going on about life. Like, I was just saying like, hey, come to the store with me. Like, it just really wasn't of substance. And I'm not saying that in order for you to have a channel of substance, you have to tell about your life. I'm not saying that. For me, I felt like I was missing a purpose. I felt like I needed to figure out what my purpose was for YouTube in order for me to truly be successful. And over time, as I started doing more and more videos, I started to come face to face with what I think my purpose is. I'm still trying to figure it out, but it's starting to become more and more clear every single day. I started asking myself this one question. Ask yourself this one question. As a YouTuber, what is it that you can give to the world? What is it that you could fulfill for someone else through your videos? And that is something that I'm constantly thinking about, which is why I pick up the camera and have videos like this, because I know that there are opportunities where there may be someone going through the same thing that I'm going through, and just by me making a video makes them feel like they're not alone. I always see comments under my videos all the time saying like, girl, same, I'm feeling the same way, or I'm so happy I came across your video. And to me, that is purpose. To me, that is nobody but God. To me, that is, I feel great because I am pouring into others without gaining anything from it. I'm not monetized. I don't have ads. I don't have sponsorships at all. Like, I'm able to pour into someone else without receiving anything back from it. That is something that I'm learning to love. Like, it's just been such a great journey. It feels so much better to be on YouTube when you know for a fact that you have a purpose. So when I make videos, like my self-talk videos, my confidence videos, and even my vlogs, like, I'm constantly trying to pour into someone, whether it's me telling my testimony, whether it's just me giving simple advice. I just really think that it's a part of my purpose. And I feel like YouTube has led me to my purpose. And I think that's so important. I don't know about y'all, but for a long time, I could not figure out what my purpose was. I could not figure out what my purpose was. Hold on, coffee break. So yeah, like I was saying, for the longest, I could not figure out what my purpose was. And it was actually pretty like devastating for me because I wanted to find my purpose so bad. I wanted to really have my reasoning on this earth. And it's like, as I started to draw closer to God, my purpose was becoming more and more and more revealed. And it's just been, y'all, it's just been great. It's been a great journey. Like, figuring out your purpose is an amazing feeling. And like I said before, I don't truly know what my full purpose is, but what I do know is that this is a part of it. I know that this is a part of the journey because the comments that I get, the DMs that I get from the videos that I make, it just really further proves that this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm not getting monetized. Like I said, I'm not getting monetized for it. I'm not gaining anything of it, but I am gaining joy. I'm gaining joy from hearing that my story or my advice is reaching other people. And I think that's truly important because when it comes to YouTube, it can get very self-serving time after time after time. And I think as human beings, if we all just like work together to like pour into others and other than ourselves, the world would just be such a great place. Okay, the world would be a much better place. So yeah, purpose was super important for me, and I'm just so happy that YouTube gave that to me because when I started YouTube, I had no idea that I was gonna be making these type of videos. I used to watch YouTube all the time, and I thought I was gonna come on here and make makeup videos, and then I thought I was gonna come on here and just do lifestyle. I had no intention on talking about God. I had no intentions on making motivational videos. And as I started to go down my YouTube journey, I'm like, these videos are so self-serving. They're not pouring into anybody but myself. Like me going to freaking Target and talking about my clothing and talking about nonsense and I still do that. Not saying like people who do that are weird or don't have a purpose. I'm not saying that because everybody has a purpose. But what I'm saying is for me, myself, and I genuinely just wanted to give more to the world. I wanted people to feel moved. I wanted people to know that if God is moving in my life, He can move in your life as well. And I think having that mindset has truly helped me not focus on the fact that I'm not monetized, the fact that I don't have tens and thousands of subscribers. Because when you start YouTube, baby, it's slow growth, okay? It is slow growth. You may not grow as fast as other creators or anything like that. Like, you're literally at your own pace. And sometimes it can make you want to quit. It can make you say, F this. It can make you say, I don't want to do this anymore. And I think over time, I'm like, girl, you don't need to be monetized to feel like you have a purpose. You don't need thousands of subscribers to feel like you're not reaching anybody. So I think for me, and it's just also just being grateful for the community that you do have, being grateful for being grateful for your audience that does comment, that does like, that does share. And I'm just so grateful for it. So I'm gonna I'm gonna pause this video just to say thank you. Thank you to everybody who's watching this. Thank you for everybody who's came across my video and started to like, comment. Thank you to everyone who's ever subscribed or shared a video. Just really thank you. And thank you for the new people who just tuned in. Thank you for the people who may not even subscribe after this video, but just thank you for clicking. Thank you for sharing. And I'm just overly grateful for it because I think for a long time with YouTube, everybody is so like in a rush to get monetized. Everybody's trying to create certain videos to get them monetized, and oftentimes you lose focus on the plot. You lose the plot when you're only thinking about you. You lose the plot. And when I started to shift my focus to my purpose and helping me fulfill others and pour into others, I started to grow. My channel started to grow when I started to pour into other people other than myself. And I think like that was so important to me, and that really was like the stepping stone to YouTube truly changing my life. YouTube helped me find my purpose. YouTube has helped me navigate my purpose, and it's just been an overall great experience. So if you're starting YouTube and you don't know what you want to make videos about, you are, lost in the sauce like I was when I first started, keep going, because as you record videos, it's kind of like an experiment. You're going to experiment with different types of niche. You're going to experiment with different types of videos. And then over time, you're going to start to understand what it is that you should be doing. What purpose or what information or what you should be sharing. It's going to all come to you. But you have to give yourself grace, and it's going to happen over time. So I say that all to say, keep going. If you don't know what your purpose on YouTube is and you're just here and you're just in it, that's a good start. That's all that matters. You're in it, and eventually everything is going to come together, and you're going to understand, okay, this is where I want to go. This is where I want to be. So yeah, you got this. This is my last point. My confidence has been out of this world. I'm trying a new powder, so I'm trying to make sure this look good. Confidence has been literally everything. For a very long time growing up, I had a hard time being confident in my skin color, because majority of the people that I grew up with were a lot lighter than me. And for a long time, I used to see, when you're young, you have an immature mindset. So I'm gonna tell you where I was. For a very long time, I would go out with my friends, and I'm talking about like middle school, a little bit of high school. We would go out, I would see my friends get approached. I would see them get approached by men all the time, every time we went somewhere. And for a long time, I wasn't getting approached by men. Like, they were never approaching me. And as a young girl, I equated that to, you're not that cute. People just don't men don't like dark-skinned girls. Like, this was like a story told multiple times. Now, I'm not saying that guys did not like me, none of that. Like, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is my mindset was, well, dang, when I'm with them, I don't get approached. But maybe when I'm by myself, I do. Or I'm like the last pick-ish. So that's where my mindset was growing up. And it wasn't until like college where I started to realize, like, dang, girl, you was pretty. Girl, you was that girl. Like, what? Where has this been all this time? You've always been this girl. You've always been that girl. Why did it take you so long to realize that? And so with YouTube, it boosted my self-confidence to where nothing or nobody or somebody can say anything to me and I'm still gonna feel like I'm the baddest girl in the world, okay? Anybody, like, you could tear me down and I still feel like I'm pretty. I still feel like I have something to offer. So YouTube was like a real stepping grounds for me growing my self-confidence. And it was something that I needed. Like, it was something that I needed to be done. And I honestly feel like it was all a part of God's plan. I think God's plan was for me to start my YouTube channel, allow for me to self-reflect, and allow me to build my self-confidence while pursuing my purpose of pouring into others. I literally think that's God's plan. But at the end of the day, I don't want to say that's his plan, because then something can happen and something flip with the plan. You just don't know, because we don't know his plans. But that's what I'm concluding at this moment, at this stage in my life. But like, even when I'm filming and I'm editing and I go back and I watch myself, I'm like, oh my God, girl, you are so pretty. Or like, oh girl, that's not ladylike. Let's not do that when we record next time. And it's like, it's more than just self-confidence, but it's allowing me to, like I said before, self-reflect on the things that I do that I don't want to be viewed as, if that makes sense. Like, at one time I was recording, I was filming, and I did something very unladylike in the camera, and I went back and I was editing, and I'm like, I don't want to be viewed as this. Like, I want to be well, you know, hair put together, you know, clear skin. I just want to be well put together. I'm not saying you need to be well put together all the time to make a video on YouTube, because I'm not well put together all the time. But that's what I'm striving for, because that is where my self-confidence boosts the most. You look good, you feel good. So that is my motto, okay? Like I said, YouTube has really just been a self-confidence booster for me. It has not only boosted my self-confidence, but it just overall has made me love myself. It made me pour into myself more than I ever have. And I think it weighs so much more than being monetized. Because even if you are monetized, but you don't know your purpose, you're not self-confident, you don't know how to self-reflect, what is that money gonna do for you? That money is only gonna fulfill a hole, but for so long. And so for me, I'm so happy that I'm finding my purpose. I'm being fulfilled early before I even get rewarded from it. So when I am able to get monetized and get that money, girl, and be recognized and get those brand deals, I'm already self-centered in who I am. Not saying I can't grow when I go and get those things, but when you already have a solid foundation, you're already confident and all this stuff, anything that comes your way is not going to hurt you as much as it would if you did not do the self-work prior. YouTube has just been a lot of self-work for me. Like, it's just, I'm just so grateful for YouTube. Like, I really am. And for anyone who is, like I said, starting YouTube, or you already have a YouTube, or you're thinking about starting, I'm here to tell you to keep going. I'm here to tell you, even though you don't have the brand deals, even though you don't have the subscribers, even though you're not getting paid for it, even though you're not getting the views, the likes, and the comments, to keep going. Because at the end of the day, somebody is watching that video and you reached somebody. Even if you just reach that 1 subscriber, even if you just reach that 100 subscribers, you reach somebody. Think about it like this. If you are in an auditorium and you are talking, you are telling a speech, imagine all of your subscribers in the audience. For all my people who have 200, 300 subscribers, imagine speaking in a room in front of 200 and 300 people. That's a lot. That's a lot of people to reach. So I think we have to be self-cognitive of trying to feel like we haven't made it because we haven't seeked a financial or physical reward from it, because you're reaching somebody. So just keep going, do the self-work, build your self-foundation so YouTube can change your life just like it changed mine. I'm so grateful, I'm so happy to even be in this position, and I really hope this video really helped you all. And doing this video now, I'm just self-reflecting. Like, everything that I said in this video, I did not write any notes down. This literally just came from the dome of my heart. This is something that I wanted to do, and as I'm speaking, I'm healing myself, and it just feels so great, which is why I'm smiling and I'm trying not to cry, because I do not cry on camera. But it's just been a self-healing journey, and as I was talking, I did not realize everything that YouTube has played in my life. And it just I feel so accomplished, even though I'm not monetized and none of that. Like, that is not greater than the feeling that I'm feeling right now. So I'm just so grateful. Thank you to all of my subscribers. Like I said before, I appreciate you guys so much. You guys have been a part of this journey as well. And I'm so happy to be here, girl. We are on the road to bigger and better, and I'm so excited for the journey ahead. But like I said before, if you thinking about starting YouTube and you haven't started yet, do it, okay? It's life-changing, okay? Do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't wait on nobody. Don't feel like you gotta have the camera, the light, the set, don't feel like you gotta have a niche. Get on the camera, record yourself, because you're gonna do a lot more self-work than anything, okay? Do the self-work to be your best self, period. I'm about to get dressed for work, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.